Hello, brothers and sisters. Just another quick moment with TI. Of course, I want to start by saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to every member, partner, and supporter that is so supportive to Faith Ministries International, as well as investing and helping and supporting the mission that God has given to us, that we may continue as well as further what God has given to us, that people around the world will be motivated and inspired to get up and be who God has created them to be from within. Beyond just accepting Christ, beyond just receiving Holy Spirit, there is another part that a lot of people miss, especially when it comes to church. We miss the part of investing in going within, getting to know who we truly are outside of the church environment or our home environments or job environments, business environments, community environments, family environments. There is a identity on the inside of you that God has created. There's a uniqueness in you that God has put in you from himself. You were created in God's image, after the likeness of God. You are a powerful spirit being created by God. And so there is so much more to you than what you are allowing yourself to get to. But in order for that to take place, you must go within. You must be willing to sacrifice everything and take time to go within and find out who you are. Find out your potential. Find out what God has invested in you, that you may take part in this world by which he has planted you and is dependent upon you to fulfill. Brothers and sisters, be encouraged to know who you are. Invest time, invest time, invest time, and meditate on who you are in the image and likeness of God, so that you can bring forth who God has created you to be. Holy Spirit is your helper. When you go within and you hear God and you move in obedience and willingness to God, he promised that he will cause you to just reign as king in life from him. He will grant you the provision for everything that he has planted in you. He needs you to know who you are, brothers and sisters. So you got to take the time and invest within yourself so you can learn who God says you are. What you have on the outside is not even close to the value that God has planted on the inside of you. So stop governing yourself by what you have or what someone else have. What God has invested in you, money cannot buy. Gold cannot get it. Nothing out here can pay for what God has put within you. You are so valuable, brothers and sisters. You are so valuable. You got to see yourself from God's perspective. You got to see yourself from the image of God. Don't even look at your body and think that that's all you are. You are a spirit being. You tell your body how to feel. You tell your mind what to think. Declare over yourself. Bless yourself. Speak kind words over yourself. If people that love flowers, and my wife, my mother, and there's others that I have watched talk to flowers, and those flowers, they live because of the kind words that they speak to them. Brothers and sisters, I take that analogy and I say that if you getting in the mirror and just speaking to yourself the way that you would speak to a flower or speak to anything else out here, speak love over yourself. Tell yourself that you are loved. Tell yourself that you are loved. Tell yourself that you are worthy. You're worthy of the best life. You're worthy of the blessed life, because when you came and were created by God, you weren't created a nothing. God created you. Man did not create you. Stop living off of man's dictate about you. Don't be afraid to say the best things about yourself. You're not being arrogant, you're being confident. And God even tells you to love your neighbor as yourself. You can't love anybody else beyond you loving yourself. Take time and shut out everything else and start loving yourself from the God nature in you. Become confident in who you are so that when you step out, others will see God light coming through you. For God said that you are the light of the world. You're a city that's set on a hill. You can't place a value on that. That's got to come from him. That's got to come from creation. And the only way you know that, you got to go inside. Don't just talk about how much you know the Lord. Don't talk about just how you love Jesus. And then you don't love yourself. You don't appreciate yourself. You're not grateful to God for who he created you to be. No, get in the mirror and have personal self-talks about yourself. God created you, brothers and sisters. God created you. God created you. God created you. So when you think of God, think of where you come from and value yourself. Value yourself. God has empowered you to dominate. God has empowered you to dominate. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Know that. Be confident of that. The enemy don't have anything on you. Stand up, stand tall from the God nature on the inside of you. And when people don't understand that, it's okay. Everybody's not going to accept that. Everybody didn't accept Jesus, and Jesus was your greatest example, letting you know who you are in this earth realm. And he says, as he is, so are you in this world. Those that believe on me, the same work that I do, he shall do also. All of this got to come from confidence in the God nature in you, not just quoting it, but believing it. And declare those things that be not as though they already were. Don't try to figure it out. It is the Father that doeth the work. And whatever he tells you, you do that. Don't go outside of it. Don't be intimidated. Don't be envious. Don't be jealous. Stand up in who God created you. You are unique. I'm saying it again. I'm talking to you. I am talking to you. Yes, you. You are unique from God, the Creator himself. In the church, I like to tell people, stick your finger in your neighbor's eye. I'm sticking my finger in your eye to let you know you are somebody. God did not create junk. You are somebody. You are loved. You are loved. You are loved. You are loved. You are worthy of love. Stand up. Know who you are and walk like it and talk like it and live like it and love like it. God got your back. I love you. Go in peace. God bless you.